lovely people out there. So today I'm going to do a highly requested video. You guys have been all about my nails for such a long time now, and yeah, I thought it would be a really good idea to show you my nail polish collection. As you can see, there's a bunch in here, and I've got all of my nail polishes like sorted, as you can see, and it's really easy for me to actually find all of the nail polishes that I've got. So yeah, I keep them in this box, and it's really handy and easy to figure out. And what I'm going to do today is actually, I'm not going to like swatch all of the nail polishes because that would just be a pain. But I'm just going to show you the nail polishes and tell you what kind of color it is, and yeah, just stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get going. So firstly, I'm going to start out by showing you all of my Chanel nail polishes. And the first one here is one called 613 Eastern Light, and this was a limited edition one. And this is, as you can see, kind of like a creamy white color, and it's got a bit of a shimmer to it as well, so it's a really lovely nail polish. Next is the one called 521 Rose Caché, and this is kind of like a pale pink, kind of like pinky beige color. Next color is 615 Sweet Lilac, also a limited edition one. This is kind of like a cool toned pinky lilac-y color, and it's so pretty. I love this color. Next is 455 Lotus Rouge, and this is kind of like a deep and rich magenta red color, and I really like it because it is not a totally like red color, but it's not like a burgundy or Bordeaux-ish color. It's somewhere in the middle and really nice on the nails, and I just really love this shade. Next is number 599 Provocation. I also think this was a limited edition one. I'm not sure, but this is kind of like a deep and rich burgundy purple color. It's kind of difficult to explain because it's also got some kind of like brownie undertones in it. Moving on to the color 637 Malice. This was from their limited edition Christmas edition of 2012, and I've had this for such a long time, and I barely use it because this is one of my absolute favorite shades in the entire world when talking about nail polishes. It is a deep and dark, kind of like ruby red shade, and it's got kind of like a shimmery golden finish, which is so pretty. I just love this shade so much. It was so difficult for me to get my hands on because it was sold out everywhere, so I had to order it online, and I'm so happy that I've got it. Next is the one called 583 Taboo, and this is kind of like Galaxy in a bottle. Seriously, it is so pretty. It's such a kind of like, it's a multi-chrome-ish color, and it's got like, I don't know, it's got like purple and violets and reds and golds in it. It's just such a special and multi-colored nail polish. I love it so much, and it's got a really nice shimmery finish on the nails. Next is a one called 667 Bel-Argus, which was also a limited edition one. And this is kind of like a metallic blue color, and I think it's so pretty. And my last nail polish from Chanel is the one called 219 Black Satin. And this is just one of the must-have blacks nail polishes that you have to have in your collection. This is one of my favorite blacks because it's got kind of like a satiny finish on your nails. Next, I'm moving on to my China Glaze nail polishes, and the first one here is called 947 AHOY. And this is kind of like a raspberry pink nail polish with some golden and ruby shimmer particles in there. And the other one, and also the last one from China Glaze, is the one called 965 Electric Pineapple. This is kind of like a difficult color to actually explain because it's not really yellow, but it's not green either. It's somewhere in the middle, a really special color, but I think it's a really fierce color. The only Maybelline nail polish I've got is the one called Onyx Black, and as you can see, it's just a really nice, totally black nail polish. I've had this for such a long time, and I've bought loads of these in the past because it's a really nice nail polish. Now we move on to all of my Essie nail polishes, and as some of you might know, I am an addict. I love Essie's nail polishes. They are so good. Most of them have the most lovely finishes, and yeah, I just really like Essie's nail polishes. Once again, I'm not sponsored or anything like that from Essie. I just really think that those are just some really good high quality nail polishes. The first one I'm going to talk about is the one called Ballet Slippers, and this is just kind of like a pale pink, kind of like pale white pinkish nail polish. Next, I'm moving on to the one that I'm actually wearing today. This is the one called Romper Room, and I think this was a limited edition one, but this is just like a tea rose pale pink color, and I think it's such a cute color. I love it so, so much. Next is the one called Island Hopping. This is kind of like a rich plummy mauve shade. Next color is the one called Lovie Dovie, or Lovie Dovie, I don't know. How do you say that? Lovie Dovie. Lovie Dovie. This is the shade. And this is like a really bright flamingo pink, Barbie pink even nail polish. Then we move on to the one called Madison Ave-hue. And this is a really, once again, a bright, but a bit of a deeper bright pink. And this has got some shimmer, silver shimmer particles in it. So it's really, really pretty once it gets on. Then we move on to one of my favorite nail polishes of all time. This is a one called The Laces On, also a limited edition one from Essie, and this is kind of like a dual toned pearlescent fuchsia pink color, and I think it's such a special color. It's got a lot of shimmers in it, kind of like golden shimmers in it, and it's just so pretty. Also kind of like ruby colored shimmers actually, now that I get closer. Moving on to Bahama Mama. I really like this one. This is a warm and very rich plummy shade. And now for one of those true Essie classics. This is the one called Bordeaux, and this is just the perfect burgundy red color for your nails. I love it so, so much. And I wear this a lot all year round because it's just such a nice staple classic nail polish. From dark to bright, here's Tart Deco, and I love this one so much. It's been hyped so much during this summer of 2014, and it is kind of like a warm peachy coral shade, and it's got a really nice creamy finish on the nails. And definitely when you've got like a really nice tan, this is the must-have shade for your nails. Next is a one called Snap Happy. Oh yeah! And this is like a warm orangey red color. Love this one. Then we move on to She's Pampered, and this is kind of like a vibrant cherry red color. I like this one as well. And then we've got Watermelon. This is kind of like a hot pink color, and it's got kind of like red undertones in it, so it's kind of like a special pink shade in my mind. Then I've got this shimmery guy, and I have no idea how to pronounce the name. I could try, but I'm just gonna make a fool of myself. Hors D'oeuvres? Hors D'oeuvres? I don't know, I did not have French in school. Don't do French names, I can't pronounce them. But it looks like this, and it's got like silver and golden shimmers in it, and yeah, there's a lot of glitters and shimmer particles in it, and it's just so cool. Then we got Tropez, which is one of my favorite sandy nude beigey nail polishes. Like this one if I just want a really basic, no fuss nail polish. Then we've got Nice is Nice, or Nice is Nice, or Nice is Nice. I'm not sure, but I really like this color. It's kind of like a pale pastel lilac color, or it's not really too pastel, it's more like a dusty pale lavender color. Then we move on to Bikini So Teeny, one of my absolute truly favorite blues. This is kind of like a sparkly cornflower blue color, so pretty for summer. I've worn this so much. Then we move on to Lapiz Of Luxury. This is a dusty pale blue, but more like a deeper pale blue color. One more Essie stable classic nail polish that everyone has to own. Mint Candy Apple. Oh yeah. All YouTubers, beauty bloggers, important people in the beauty industry, they love this one to pieces, and there's a reason for it. It's the most amazing mint green bluish color. It just looks amazing. Then we've got Ruffles and Feathers, and this is kind of like a peacock teal green color. Once again, one of my favorite nail polishes is called for the Twill Of It, and this is really difficult to explain. This is kind of like a metallic multi-chrome color. It's got purples, greens, teal, magenta in it. It's just such a special nail polish. Then let's move on to all of my base coats and top coats from Essie. I've tried almost all of them now. And the first one I want to show you is the one called Nourish Me. It's a base coat, and this is made for giving your nails intense hydration. Next is the one called Good To Go, and this is a top coat. This is supposed to be one of those fast drying top coats. And yeah, I'm actually wearing it today on top of my nail polish, and yeah, it's working quite good. Then we've got Let It Shine, which is also a top coat. This is for a high shine finish. And yeah, I like this one as well, and my stomach just said the weirdest noise. I would say if I'm going for an event or something like that, I would definitely wear this on top of my nail polish to give it some more shine. Then we move on to my absolute favorite base coat at the moment. It's called Grow Stronger. I've talked so much about this one and shown you this one as well in some of my videos. And this is a fortifying growth base coat, so it really just makes your nails so much stronger, and yeah, I just really like it. And then I've got the Good To Go Rapid Dry top coat, and as it says, it's a rapid dry one, dries in so quickly. I've used so much of it, and yeah, it's just a really nice top coat, especially if you're impatient like me. And the last top coat is the one called No Chips Ahead, and this is a chip-free top coat. And I don't know, I haven't really used that much of this one because I don't like that it's so fluid-ish. Can you see that? It is like water in a bottle, and I'm just like, that cannot dry on my nails. It's just so weird, so I haven't really used it that much. I definitely have to, because if it makes my nail polish stay on for an entire week, then this is the stuff. Now I'm going to move on to my Christian Dior nail polishes. Firstly, I've got the one called Glaze Montaigne, and this is the number 707. And this is kind of like a true grey in my mind. It's a very deep true grey. Then Dior came out with this collection. I can't really remember when it was, but it's some time ago, and it was kind of like a somber collection. So these two came in a set, and I really like these colors. The first one here is called 402, and it's kind of like a dark mint green color. The other one is called 794, and this is a metallic peacock green in my mind. It's got a lot of shimmers in it, or a metallic finish, I guess. I like these. Then I've got the one called Ivory. This is the number 108, and this is just a neutral pinky nude color. Then I've got the color 187 Palais. It is a matte pearly white color with some iridescent purple shimmers in it, I guess. It's just a really special color. Then we've got these two, and these came as a set. This was from the, I think it's like the Jungle collection some years ago. Really nice. They give kind of like this crocodile thing on your nails when you use them together. So cool. I love it. Then we've got the color 579 Plaza, and this is just a very bright true pink color. And my last Christian Dior nail polish is the one called 607 Blue Denim. And this is a medium dusty blue, denimish blue color. Then I've got one L'Oreal nail polish, but this is kind of like a natural forest-ish green color. It's the one called 612 Green Couture. Now we move on to all of my OPI nail polishes. And firstly, I just want to show you these 4 little babies. These are from the collection, that one with the Oz, the Great and Powerful one. The first one here is called Don't Burst My Bubble, and this is like a light white pinky shade. Then we've got Glimpse of Glinda, and this is kind of like a peachy beigey color. And then we've got I Theodora You, and this is kind of like a baby pale pink color. And the last one is What Wizardry Is This, and this is kind of like a special goldy brown color, and it's, when you apply it, it's got like this kind of like funny texture on your nails, kind of like a sandy texture. And then I've got the one called Thanks a 1 million, and this is kind of like a sea green-ish color. Then we've got You're Such a Budapest, and this is kind of like a periwinkle purple color. Very, very special once again, but I do like it. And my last OPI nail polish is the one called Plucked in Plum, and this is a glittery, plummy purple. Then I have one Moss Copenhagen nail polish, and this is one called Pacific Surfing, and this is kind of like a deep blue color. And then I've got a nail polish from Tombow, and this is the one called Electra, which is a soft, dusty, pale blue color. Then I've got a top coat from Sacha Vide. I really like this one of my favorite top coats of all time. And then I have a MAC nail polish, actually the only one that I've got from MAC, and this is the one called Submerged, and it's in a frost finish. It's very, very shimmery, and it's kind of like a dark turquoisey color with a lot of like chrome colors in it. It's got purples, greens, magenta, golds. It's just a really, really beautiful oceany blue color. Then for Christmas last year, I actually had the like CRT nail polish advent calendar, where you got like small miniature nail polishes. First one here is called Underwear, and this is just a base coat. Then we've got a black light top coat, and this is just a top coat. And then we've got Speed Coat, a speedy coat, Speedy Gonzalez, fast drying, I guess. Then we've got Snow Globe, which has got a lot of like shimmery particles in it. I think it's great as a top coat on top of some colored nail polish. And then we've got Lockheed, which is kind of like a silver sparkly nail polish. Then we've got Confetti, once again one of those silvery shimmery ones. Then we've got Fit for a Queen, and this is a silver nail polish with a lot of shimmers in it. It's so pretty on the nails, and I love it so much. Then we've got Ferris Wheel, such a pretty pale baby blue color, and I just think it's so pretty, one of my favorite blues. And then we've got Pepperminty, which is kind of like a peppermint-ish green color. And then we've got one of those Caviar Peels Frost Yourself, where it's just kind of like bubbles in it, so it's not really a nail polish, it's kind of like for doing like nail art and stuff like that. It's got like blue things and silvery things in it. Then I've got the one called Party Shoes. It's kind of like a goldy top coat, once again one of those shimmery nail polishes. One more of those Caviar Peels, Christmas Tree Caviar, and as it says, it's kind of like those Christmassy colors, so reds and greens and also some silvery ones. One more shimmery thing, which is not really a nail polish. This is like Sequin Miss Mistletoe. You've got some gold ones, some pink ones, and some red ones. Then I've got the color Amazing Gracie, and this is just a really pretty baby pink color. Moving on to Sugar Plum, one of my absolute favorite like pale purple lavender colors. Then we've got Pillow Fight, which is a bit more of a deep dusty purple. And then we've got Members Only, kind of like a nude beigey but still pinky color. Then we've got Ivory Queen, and as it says, it's kind of like an ivory color. One more of those shimmer particles. This is called Glitter Jingle Bell. It's kind of like a raspberry pink one, but with some green sparkles in it. And then I've got Kiss Chase, which is kind of like a bubblegum pink color. Then we've got Hopscotch, and I think this is such a cool, vibrant orangey color. Then we've got Encore, and this is kind of like a dirty orange in my mind. Then we've got Playdate, which is such a pretty raspberry pink color. And my last CRT mini is the one called Bordeaux, and this is a really nice true red. Then I've got the nail polish called Serendipity, and this is actually also from the advent calendar, and this is kind of like, it is a nail polish, but it's kind of like filled with like red shimmer particles in it, so it's kind of like, it is like shea, but it's got those shimmer particles, red shimmer particles in it. Then I've got this set from CRT, and this is the one called Big Yellow Taxi, which is a true yellow color, really, really fierce. And then you can use these kind of like megaphone neon glitters. These are just some glitter particles on top. Then I've got the color Gold Digger. Really like this one. It's kind of like a deep brownie gold. One of my absolute favorite colors at the moment is called Oil Slick. It really does look like oil. Then I've got the color Burlesque, and this is a very deep purple color, very true deep purple. And one more of those true black ones. This is called Unrestricted Glam, and I like this one. It's a really nice dark black color. Moving on to my Rimmel nail polishes. The first one I want to show you is the one called 703 White Hot Love, and this is from the Rita Ora collection. And this is a white nail polish with some shimmers in it as well. Then I've got the one also from Rita Ora collection, 203 Luge Lingerie, a nice baby pink, pale pink. And then we've got 513 Let's Get Nude. I like this one, it's kind of like a brownie nude. This is one called 853 Pillow Talk. Love this blue, pale blue, baby blue color. And the last one, Rita Ora, is the one called 873 Breakfast in Bed. And this is kind of like a minty green color. And lastly, I've got 3 Cool Cast nail polishes. The first one here is a top coat, and this is just their basic top coat. Then we've got this fierce blue color. This is called 111, and yeah, it's just a really fierce blue color. And the last one is called 09. And this is a really special nail polish. Once again, one of those galaxy-ish nail polishes. Got like magenta red and also some ruby reds and greens and golds, and yeah, it's just really cool. And that was all, you guys. That was all of the nail polishes. I feel like I've been talking for ages. My mouth is so like dry now. Oh my god, there was so many, but I really hope that you liked this video. If you liked this video and if you found it helpful, please give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on my Instagram. I post so many photos in there where I also show you my nails and my nail colors and what I use on my nails and etc. So if you're interested in my nails and my nail polishes, then definitely go check that out. And else, just thank you so much for watching and have the most amazing day. Bye!